Welcome back to Rise of the Runelords. We're on session 61, and in the previous session, you all made your first foray into the Grawl household, narrowly avoiding a trapped floor, or perhaps just rotten. After exploring a little bit into the halls, you heard a little bit of noise off to your left, and as investigating, you did not take any kind of subtle approach and barged directly into the room of Mammy Grawl, the matriarch of the household, having to fight through 3 ogre zombies and Mammy herself, very fond of her magic. With Crimson right at the end of the session, getting well acquainted with her magic. Okay. Yes, okay. And the rain outside.
Which I think the first thing I did was climb back out the window, took off my mask, and immediately let myself bask in the rain.
Yes, that's right. You did.
And he's going to immediately reach into his bag, pull out a potion, and just start chugging. How much does this heal? There we go.
While you're doing that, and Shalelu is able to note very clearly that the your current battle has wound down. She looks around at the decaying, almost already melting corpses of these ogres, and has to step off of the one that she's on. Abominable creatures. Far past their time.
I agree. I think the word creature in the first place is far too noble a description of these monsters.
I'm huge. I probably. How long does enlarged person last?
I
8
believe,
minutes.
8
yeah,
minutes.
8 minutes. I guess it would be 7 minutes.
No, it'd be 8. We're at level 9 now, right? Or are we level 8? I leveled up.
We're level 8.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
We're level 8.
so 7 minutes.
If you say that, Vera, oh, I'm big now. You just hear from outside and through the rain. Don't step on my weapon. If you see it in there, can you please throw it out?
Okay. Should
Punch.
get somebody with smaller arms to do it, though.
Smaller arms.
Just stay still, Vera, and I'll look for Crimson's weapons.
Just standing there stock still.
I threw my kukri before I jumped out the window.
Am I able to find
No
it?
worries. Oh, was it sunk into her, or did it just?
I don't think I made contact with it. I think I just
Ah.
threw it as a last resort thing.
It might have landed in one of the big guys.
Yeah, I mean, it takes some time to sort through the mess, but you do see the shine of metal and are able to fish out his kukri underneath the decaying mush of one of the creatures that fell on it.
Wonderful. Gross. I will
Mhm.
like clean it off on the only clean part of the bed sheet that I can find, and then I will take it to the window and I will hand it to Crimson, and I will heal him for 2 healing points, I guess. Little something's better than a
Minimum
whole lot of
healing.
nothing.
So, okay. You rummage around for the kukri and you find it. It's disgusting, but he wants it back. So
Yep.
you go back open to the window that he has diligently opened.
And he's
And
he's like sitting down next to the window, like back against the wall, just face up in the rain.
You hand him his kukri, which I'm assuming. Well, Crimson, how grateful are you to have your sludge kukri?
Probably pretty grateful. It's probably like a grab and then like
Ugh.
kind of like almost like treating it like a baby, like he grabs it and like dotes over it,
Okay.
like very thankful to have it back, like something of normalcy after just being killed.
And you would note that Cece does proceed in trying to heal you up to fullness, to get you patched up as much as possible, even more so.
Yes,
And you do catch that glint out of. You see it through the metal on your kukri. The flames produced in her hand as she conjures the fire.
I have, yeah, that is a very fun thing. I have a very fun question to ask. And if this is like an opposing roll, I'll go for it. But what would a roll be to shove her hand out of the way and not take the healing? If
I would
a
just-
roll at all.
I would just call it a melee. Melee versus touch.
Sure. Obviously, I'm not going to stab you, Cece, but I am going to roll my...
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah,
Are you going to stab
there's
me?
a generic melee roll.
Is there? Oh, there
Yeah.
is. Yeah, no, I just send a kukri through your hand. Yeah.
Just right into her chest.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
alright.
sorry, Cece.
See
Oh,
you
now I
in
have to
hell
kill
when you die
Crimson.
next time. That does hit my touch AC.
Okay, so no damage, to be clear.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, stick a weapon through Cece.
Alright, would you like to explain what happens?
Yeah, so he's like crouched down at the side of the wall, and he sees you casting this magic through his dagger, and it's very much like an instant jump up, and like, you know how in movies when someone like grabs the barrel of a gun and aims it upwards, that's what he does. He like grabs your hand and like aims it upwards, essentially treating you like a loaded firearm, and despite the rain, he's probably like cold sweat on his face and just looks you like maddeningly in your eyes and says, "No heat, no heat, no fire, no fire."
She just kind of blank stares him for a bit, blinks, and says, "Well, for how long?"
For as long as I may know you, no fire.
Hit him with
she
the
just-
wand.
She just kind of blinks a little bit, pulls her hand back from his grip, and says, "Are you willing to die for that statement?"
As of now? Yes.
Right. Let me know when you change your mind. And she will step back inside.
He kind of pats himself, looks through his gear, and says, I'm sure my potions will do me just fine. And he kind of just walks a bit further into the rain to wash off his dagger. There's Kukri.
So I've got a question. I'm huge, right? Well, I'm not huge. I'm large. What are we talking about on this wall? Like, does it go up into like a ceiling type thing? Like if I was to climb up this wall and like bust through the floor, does the floor look kind of crappy?
Oddly enough, okay.
You want me to roll an appraise, or like is that a naked roll or secret roll? I mean,
I guess it would kind of be like a knowledge engineering.
which I don't have. So
Okay, so this is basically a judgment call.
fair.
It does look pretty crude, I'll say,
Interesting.
but you must consider that this house, as crude and sagging as it is home to multiple ogrekin, and as you can see in this room, ogre-like
Gross.
creatures.
Okay.
So, the structure is kind of on you to decide if you trust it.
I was thinking about Ver has this moment where he thinks where like the berserkness of being huge like takes over his mind for a second, and he thinks, I bet she went to the floor above. Maybe if I tore out the floor out from under her, that'd get her. But he thinks about it a little while longer, and
At this point, all of the remaining effects that would be by round have faded.
nice. I'm more strong now.
Thank goodness.
Not fully strong, not fully dexterous, but more strong. And I guess I'll do I mean, I'm gonna have trouble moving through these hallways, right?
Yeah, but it's not your choice.
Yeah, that's true.
This
Very
is
true.
another door here, right? Or is that
No.
like...
Oh, yeah, it is. Like,
I was wondering if perhaps we should take advantage of your size Bear, just in case something pops out.
I agree.
Yeah, I'd like to check this door for traps.
Okay. Perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's minutes. That's lots. You want to use that.
Yeah. Does that have it? No, it does not. Okay. Okay.
Is that okay in relation to the room I just checked?
It is.
Interesting.
You check the door to what would appear to be a closet, and you dutifully check it and can't seem to find anything wrong with it.
Alright, seems clear. I would like to how should we clear this? Maybe we should clear this SWAT style. What direction does the door swing? From the top down here, or from the from this one?
It pulls out towards the wall.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm gonna stand over here and kind of fling it open, but I'll be behind the wall.
Okay.
The very evil coat closet.
You
With
never
not
know.
nasty evil coats. I'm just kidding. Just a joke.
Okay. You back yourself onto the wall, and you open up the door. Yes.
Yes.
Click delete door.
Interesting. I seem to have deleted the door, Bear.
Well, Control C, I guess.
Bam. You
There you
open
go.
it up, and there is a reasonably sized closet behind the door. All of the items in here seem to have not been used in a long time. There are coats in here that have moth holes in them and other various, I don't know if I would say goods,
Bads.
bads. Yes, there are bads in
Alright.
there.
Yeah, I don't want to know where this boss lady got her goods from. But ignoring that, I think I'm interested in this back wall. I'm wondering if it's rotted at all.
Sure. I would say that would also kind of be like a engineering,
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay,
or
knowledge.
just trial and error from hitting it.
Oh, okay, well, I think knowledge engineering is a bit more discreet, so I'll test that, and then I'll do the hit
Okay.
if this doesn't yield anything useful. Okay.
9. Okay. Similar to Vare, the house is crude. It's sagging. It's wet in certain points, especially now that there's a whole bunch of rain. But you can't really be certain how structurally sound that wall is.
Okay. And I'm going to make a guess here. Like, if I wanted to check for studs, would that fall under engineering or perception?
I'd say that was more or less part of your engineering check. I think it's fair to say, even with a 9, that you're able to, like, assess the general structure of the wall. You're just unsure of, like, the integrity.
Okay. Then I'll state my intention. I would like to poke a hole through the wall.
Okay. With what?
With my Crimson Piranha.
Okay. So you enter the closet and try to go for one of the soft non-beam portions of this wall.
Yes.
Bear's gonna look in behind. You find anything?
I'm going to try to poke a hole through this wall. Hopefully it allows us to look into the room.
Yeah.
Okay. You try, and at least for the first attempt, the wall bows, but it does not break.
Okay. I seem to be having some trouble. Ver,
You are
with
at
your-
liberty to try again or to try harder.
Oh, I'll let Ver try a little harder.
Okay. Get out of the way, little buddy.
Out
Extend
of the
your sword.
way, small fry. And I suppose, just try and ram my sword through the wall. Really, really hard, as if I'm stabbing somebody to death.
Mm-hmm. But, like, slowly. Enjoying
Yeah,
it.
just kind of like, yeah, like a torturing death, not just a regular death.
You're messed up. Okay.
Maybe a little.
You are able to force your way through the wall. There's a bit of resistance, but not as much as you would expect from
A wall.
a wall. Yeah.
Okay. Can I look? Can I? I'll. So like, do I puncture a hole in it pretty easily? Then is that what I'm getting?
Fairly easily, yes.
Okay. And so as soon as it gets big enough for me to look in through, I'll kind of look in, like lean my big arms like up against and just lean my head into this closet and put my eye up to it, up to the mark. And what do I see?
What is your sight?
Dark sight, dark vision.
Okay. Just checking.
No worries.
Well, you see from your limited view here, different stored refuse and just other small remnants. You
Nothing
can
living.
see certain, like, generic hunter's gear and maybe some additional trinkets, but nothing really valuable. You do also see a small bone off to the left. That's what you see.
All right. So nothing living then.
No,
All
nothing
right.
living.
And no sound at all? Or am I perceptioning for that?
For the room that you're looking into, no, it doesn't appear to have sound.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, it looks like that's the room that we might have gone into through the other door. I don't think there's anything in there.
All right. How is Crimson doing? Perhaps we should get moving.
Yeah. You see, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to fit through doors and such like this. I guess I could try.
I mean, if we're worried about the structure of the house, probably isn't the best course of action. And I will release the enlarge spell.
Bloop.
Crimson seems to be collecting himself, but currently is not a fan of fire. So
That was some crazy shit that just went on. I don't even know what the heck happened to him.
I'm not entirely sure either, but he rejected my healing. And
Well, I mean,
told me not to do it anymore. So
You
until
do
I
have-
hear otherwise, I will just be using the wand until it's out, and hopefully he will be back to normal?
maybe the trauma will wear off, but I've heard the trauma really never does. We'll have to see.
Well, I don't really have any other way that I heal, so that
I
makes
mean-
that problematic.
I mean, you could just just heal him and then apologize afterwards.
Just do it anyways.
I mean, it's not going to hurt him. It's
I-
healing.
I respect Crimson too much to do that. I think if he goes
Okay.
down, I'll find his potion and stick it in his mouth, but he's made a request, and I respect the request of a friend.
Yeah, at least you have that wand that I picked up for you. That'll come in handy.
Yes, I now have a specific target for that.
Right. As well as when we're in a protracted fight.
Yes. Speaking of Crimson, though, and I will go back to the window and I will stick my head out. Say, we're venturing further in. Are you going to join us?
He's still, standing there, like hands clutching his kukri, back to the window, looking up into the rain, and he says, I'll join you in but a moment.
Would you prefer to provide cover outside?
I like that idea, yes. I'll circle around.
All
If
right.
anything comes out, I'll let you know.
All right, and if we have any extra friends we need dealing with, I'll ask Bear to throw them out the window for you.
Wonderful.
All right, stay safe. And CC will venture back inside and report to everybody that Crimson's gonna do ground patrol, and if we throw somebody out the window, he'll take care of them.
Then I think, intuitively speaking, we should open up the northern door first. Does anyone have any objections?
No.
The north one?
Yes, the northern door in the hallway.
Well, tactically speaking, that puts whatever is in the other room behind us. So I would advise that we go to the door on the right. That's just
Alright.
me. That's what my advice would be. Does that work for you?
That works for me.
Okay.
I'll position myself at the end of the hallway and let Ver squeeze in so that he can open up.
You want to take a look
on
at
the
that
right.
while you're walking next to it?
Yes.
As Ver's going down the hallway, I'm gonna shoot 2 fire jolts at him and give him a little bit of healing.
Oh,
6 healing to Ver.
oh, thank you very much. It burns so good. I love it. Let's see. No, plus 6.
Artanis, you don't need a perception check to notice that you hear like a sniveling sobbing on the other side.
Well.
North door or east door?
North door.
Okay. I'll signal to CC, Shalelu, and Ver that I do hear something. And I'm going to whisper, there's someone crying in there. Does it sound like big crying or little crying?
I imagine I understand what you're asking with that. It is big crying.
Big crying.
Like a big creature, like stuff
Pretty much,
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
It's,
I'll
you know, a
I'll
lot more
gesture that,
snivelly,
like-
but yeah.
yeah, I'll gesture that the dude's probably taller than me.
I'll provide the snivelly crying real quick there. But yeah, well, I mean, let's see what's in the west door first to cover our 6.
Okay.
And did you ever do the perception for the door?
I did
Or-
intend to check that one for traps as well, Game Mistress.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you can check for traps on the right door.
Okay.
Oh, you gave it away. It's the right door. We win.
No, I thought you were checking for traps on the right door.
Right, yeah, I know. It was a joke. Bad joke. Real bad joke. Moving on. 41 perception. Wow.
Assuming there's no traps, I suppose we open it.
Okay. How would that work? Yes. Hmm. Uh, yeah. You actually hear on on the opposite side of the door, you hear like you hear the tension of a tightly bound rope.
As if it's being wound back, like right now.
No, that would be a lot more.
Oh, okay.
It is just a general, very light, but general sound of a tensioned rope.
Okay. Then I will let Ver know, full and stop this one's trapped.
All right. Okay, so the note is that the top room has got people in there. This room is trapped. I'd kind of like to see what's upstairs, now that I think about it. Since we haven't, since we know what's in the garbage room, because I'm wondering where that hag went to. And it would be much easier for, I would think, I don't know. But I'm going to check upstairs.
All right. But be careful.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Speaking of that, stairs. Would you mind, please?
Yeah, I can check the stairs. I'll check the stairs from the ground floor before heading out to let Crimson know that we're gonna navigate to the second floor.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Hopefully
Okay,
it's rudimentary trap, if anything.
On the stairs, you don't see any issues.
I don't see anything from here, Bear. I'm gonna
Okay.
let Crimson know that we're going to navigate to the second floor.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll follow you up there.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna peek my head up top.
Right.
See what I see. And as Artanis leaves, Ver says, "Don't worry, princess. Your healing magic is never gonna scare me."
You can see there's actually a very visible look of relief on her face. Like it was bothering her that somebody was having an issue with her healing style because she's just come into her own form of magic and is essentially getting told that it's dangerous
Scary.
for someone and scary. So there's a very visible look of relief on her face, and she just gives you just probably one of the brightest smiles you've seen her give in a long time, and she says, "Thank you, I really needed that."
No problem. Yeah. Let's check it out.
Yeah. You come up the stairs to a small hallway with a bend in it.
Poke my head out. Whoop. Don't make that
As-
noise.
As you do so, you can see the end of the hallway concludes with a door to the left and the right.
Oh, jeez, so many doors, so many doors. Suppose I oughta. We better
You want me
play
to
it
throw
safe.
open one of the doors and maybe we can startle somebody who's in there? Get them to run out?
You know what? I can do that. I think I'll just say fuck it and go up and what do you say, right or left?
Well, I'm right-handed, so let's go right.
Okay, right door it is.
And I'm gonna firebolt him in the butt for healing before he opens the door.
Yeah, I'm all fired up.
Go
Let's
get him.
see. So for healing, is that?
Yep,
Okay.
All right, that works. I mean, every little bit.
just that football, that football butt pat. Like, go get him, Bear.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. All right. So anyway, yeah, bam. Open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and the biggest trap that I had. No.
You're impaled. Roll new character. I'm rolling somebody with knowledges.
Okay. You burst in.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. You burst
Oh,
into
boy.
the room, and almost immediately into a swath of cobwebs. I put a lot of effort into those cobwebs.
Oh yeah, I could tell what they were right away.
Tables strewn with beakers, glass vials, old tin cans, rope, animal traps, bits of twisted metal, spikes, bones, and all manner of junk litter this area. In one corner sits some old furniture and other keepsakes.
Hmm. Dusty as hell. Interesting, interesting. No signs of life then, huh? What's on the
Would
ceiling?
seem so? That's a great question.
What is on the ceiling?
I will pay attention to the text going on in a second. On the ceiling, you may make a perception check to look deeper, but from an initial glance, there doesn't seem to be any.
Something's hiding.
I'm
Any
just
rate,
saying what
so
you can. There doesn't seem to be anything. You can see spiders, but they are spiders. They're not giant man-eating spider demons.
okay. That kind of makes me nervous, but unprompted.
Is Vera afraid of spiders?
No, Ver is not. Let's
No?
see.
Oh, okay.
Roll 1d20 plus 3 for my perception check to look more closely
Wow!
into this room.
Nice! That's a good roll, holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Just about the best I could have hoped for, huh?
You're in hunt mode right now. You're like, yeah, this is on. I'm gonna find this lady.
I saw the damn spider webs.
Yep.
Scurry ass.
Okay, 20. I just caught up on your roleplay text. You see all the webs, you see some of the spiders, a few dead, most alive and scurrying around, and you're compelled to just look deep into the shadows and the crevices of the ceiling of this room, and you feel a sense of safety as you don't see anything hiding.
Interesting. Okay. Well, this room doesn't really have anything. Maybe we'll loot it later on or something. But now that it's empty and not seeming,
Not what now?
oh, I mean, I've been taken over. Is that what's up?
Oh no, I just
Oh,
I
was
heard
just.
I heard where it cut off. I heard where it cut off. Don't worry, you're not alone. I heard where it cut off too.
it's spider webs and not that.
You said I felt safe.
No, it's a really dumb joke. You
Okay.
can probably hear it in the playback.
All right. I must have missed it.
Hey, we have 3
Unfortunately.
viewers right now. If any of you heard that, write it in the comments. I'd love to see it.
We do? That's
Yep.
4 too many people.
Oh,
I said semen?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
I don't
you're
know.
trying to do like see many spiders or whatever, but like you're like, this isn't semen. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's web. It's cobweb.
Right. I don't know why. I don't know what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to say semen.
Anyway, thank you
My
for
bad.
getting that recorded.
You're
moving
welcome.
on.
Damn.
Downstairs crew, you can, keep role playing, react how you need to. Upstairs crew is going to keep going.
All right, so I'm going to leave this room now that I've already looked through it.
Mhm.
And go back and look in the other door.
Okay.
As he walks by, another fire butt pat. Bam. Two.
Bam!
Bam.
2. Yeah. Nick 2 plus 2.
Okay. Wait, did I not put a light barrier on that? I did. I'm just dumb. Sorry. I locked you inside the...
It's all good.
Okay. I got rid of the door. Are you doing another charge?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay. So let's do this reveal. Okay. Which room is this marked as so I can get the right text? That one. Okay. This room is filled with large, filthy beds. Human skulls with antlers fixed to them are mounted on the bedposts and headboards. Against the west wall sits a large cedar chest.
Mm.
I didn't end up drawing it because it isn't in the original drawing, but the chest is right there.
All right. Again, no signs of life.
No signs of life.
All right. I guess we gotta go get. I mean, somebody's got to take care of that trap if we want to get into that door. There doesn't seem to be anything up here.
I mean, besides beds and chests.
I guess we could check the chest.
Singular.
Chests.
I mean, we might as well since we're up here. Hold on. I will squeeze by him, and cone of detect magic. Blah.
Okay.
Exactly, just like that.
Okay. As you scan,
Beep, 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 beep.
you know,
Beep, 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 beep.
3 rounds for each section or whatever. The chest is actually made out of a red cedar.
Fortunate from the ghostly world.
No, there is no magic in this room.
Well, I don't know if the chests are trapped per se, but they're not magically trapped. I consider that a win, right?
Or host
Yep.
magic within them.
And they do not host magic in them. That's right, GM.
Yeah. No, magical
Nothing.
artifacts are being stored in
No,
there.
no fun little magical artifacts. But let's see if we can't pop one of those babies open without being close to it. And I will snap a finger and try to pop the closest one, actually the furthest one from us open.
Nice.
Well, bam.
Okay. Open, close. You open or close a door, chest, box, window, bag, pouch, bottle, barrel, or other container. If anything resists this activity, such as a bar or a lock, the spell fails. Can only open or close things weighing 30 pounds or less. Okay.
Tried to find fun utility cantrips, and I really like this one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. Uh, so as uh you pull out your uh scrounged brass key and you wave it around and cast open close, and the lid to the chest does lift a bit, but it seems stuck. It doesn't seem locked, otherwise it would not have lifted.
Okay. And there's two other chests in this room, or just one additional chest?
Just the one? Wait.
I wasn't sure if it was chest
It's
plural or
a
chest singular.
large cedar chest. Yeah, just one.
Okay, cool. Oh, I can get it a little bit open, but it looks like it may be stuck. You want to go pry it?
It doesn't seem to be exploding, so... Well, I guess there's a lot of these beds. These beds seem to be empty, yes?
Yes.
Are they the type that are raised up off the ground, so there's space underneath?
That's a great question.
Or are they just plopped on the floor?
Some of them have bed frames, but all of them are floor level.
Okay, this is just their room. We're gonna find their under things. But sure. Let's go see what's in the chest.
I suppose I could respect locking up your undergarments. So
Right.
I understand. But you know, here we are invading their home. We might as well invade the privacy too.
Yes, yep. Here
And
we go.
I will peek over Veer's shoulder, and watch him open the chest.
Ah.
Okay.
Strength.
Yes, a strength roll.
All right. Let's see real quick. Abilities down to 16. So that's a +3, which is the same as I just rolled. $19.
Oh man, that is
So close.
one away. That is so sad.
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Can
I was like, yep, that's not a 20.
Can I
Fuck.
assist him? I'm not very strong, but can I assist him?
You may. What's your strength?
Oh, never mind. You would do worse with my help. My strength is a
Right.
-1. It's a 9.
Right.
You could get a +2. I believe I have it as +2 or the score, whichever is higher.
Okay, yeah,
Ah.
+2. Can I
Still
help?
assisting.
Can I help? Can I like stick my hand in there and like jimmy rig it open the rest of the way? Like that.
You know what?
Maybe
Yes.
stick your cane in there and go.
Oh yeah, I'll
'Cause
stick my
this
cane
could
in
be-
there.
This can be like an active thing that Ver is doing. He doesn't have to try and then give up. So yeah, you can see him almost get it. And then what was
Yeah, I'll stick my sword cane in there.
okay. I'm
And
try
lever
to
it out.
Try to pry it.
lever that a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would work, and it opens up.
Thanks.
That's a shame.
No underwear.
Oh boy.
Ah. A 17 is going to oh, yes. Is going to strike against your greaves as the final push pushes it open.
Oh boy, here we go. Crap time for me.
It was a 17 to hit you.
Oh yeah, no.
Cece, if you used your hand, it would have hit you.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, but good thinking that it was the gain. All right. Besides a nasty arrow trap, what else is in this thing?
There is a sack of coins. It's a fair-sized sack of coins as well.
Nice.
Oh, neat. Could I leave a Shalelu downstairs? I kind of told her on the way in that I'd like her to keep an eye on Crimson and on this downstairs hallway.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's just me not reading.
So when I walk in, do I see this trap going off on these people looting the house?
Probably, yeah.
What do you mean, these people?
Find anything interesting?
Yeah. A big old stack of coins. And a weenie trap. It wasn't very strong.
A
I
weenie
gestured to
trap
the
as
air.
opposed to a booby trap?
Perhaps. I meant it was just a weak trap.
I know what you meant. Are there any other traps in here?
I
Nothing magical.
Yeah, not that we can see.
I guess give me a perception check for additional traps.
Chow!
Jesus.
40 freaking 5.
No? You do spot, oddly enough, the mechanism for the hand chopper. But nothing else because it already got used.
Yep.
Right, doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. Was there anything special across the hallway? I saw the door open.
Just a lot of spider webs that I saw. Of course, I didn't really go through everything that was around. I just went in there to see if there was any crazy spider demons.
I see. I'll see you downstairs then, I suppose. Artanis is gonna go up to the threshold of the room, and I think I would like to make a perception check based off smell. See if maybe I smell that necromancer from downstairs, somewhere in this room.
Horrid. Go ahead.
Ugh.
What does it mean to use an imprecise sense?
I think imprecise sense just means it won't reveal the location of something, like the specific location, like keen scent, right? I think keen scent would tell you if there's a creature right next to you.
Right. Crimson, the upstairs, from what you can see, doesn't have any windows.
I'm talking the downstairs stuff.
Okay, well, yes, all of the downstairs are boarded up, except for that door right there. Artanis, with a 31, sniff. It smells a mix of dust must and arachnid corpse and the wafting of the general sense of the rest of the house. Keep in mind, it has been pretty disgusting to be in this house in general. The scent of this place is constantly assaulting you.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm leaving that room alone. I'm heading downstairs.
Okay.
Do you want just Vera to mark bag of coins and we'll discuss it later?
I guess that's up to whether you want to check it or not, but if you're going with that, then probably.
Yeah, I think we're in a bit of a hurry.
Page 138.
Okay.
Bag of coins from 138.
Got it. And nothing else in the box that looks like it's worth value outside of the bag of coins?
No, the box, the chest is pretty generic.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just look at Fair and say, I'll hang on to these. Just slip them straight in my bag.
Okay.
I suppose if that's
Do you-
it.
Do you want me to make a note of that?
Oh, I got it.
Okay, cool.
Yep. That way, if I get robbed, they take that too, I guess.
Yeah, well, hopefully I see them and I make them ex-robbers.
Yeah, exactly. All right, but I think that's it up here, so we should probably head back downstairs.
We already verified that there was no trap mechanism on the other side of this door, correct?
Yeah.
Not explicitly.
I'll open
I'm
that
going
one.
downstairs as well. Yeah, whoop! To the time warp.
Yeah, I'll open the west
Jump to
door,
the
that
left.
end.
just in case.
And then
Okay.
a step to the right.
Checking for traps. $32. That is this one. No, you do not see the door to be trapped.
Yeah, I'll swing it open, just in case there's something that looks important in the corner over here.
Alright.
That I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Uncover the whole map.
Hey, that's how you dungeon crawl.
That's true.
Uh,
If I remember
That's very
correctly,
true.
one of those rooms has guy in it because Artanis saw him.
Yep. Yeah, it was behind this window over here.
He's probably the one that was crying.
Maybe?
as you look into this storage room, you see that the bone that Ver saw ends up being a much larger pile of bones.
Human, I assume. Or at least humanoid.
Actually, well, yes, humanoid. These seem to be ogrekin bones.
Ooh.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Dun dun dun.
17. So far, Mammy has been the only female ogrekin that you've seen. You haven't seen a whole lot, but talk of the hunter as well as crow food outside and the one that you talked to through the window. It's pretty feasible that all of these bones are from any female children of Mammy.
I see. I'll note that. So I'll say just whispering. I think these bones are female children. I think there's a possibility they're Mammy's children, but I
It would
can't
make
say for
sense.
certain.
He had great magic. There's no reason not to believe that she wasn't the head of this household.
All right. Are you ready to open one of these doors?
Well, do we want to try and disable this trap at all? You said there was a
yeah.
trap.
Yes, that would be the next course of action.
Yeah, okay. Cool. That works for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Crimson, while you are out there, I don't know how far you're willing to walk around the house.
Probably stops before this window.
Okay.
Right here.
You are unable to spot anything interesting going on.
Okay. He's just kind of walking the length of the house, half keeping
Got
an
it.
eye on, half keeping an eye open, half not.
Okay.
And he's waiting for something to be thrown out the window.
Got it. Artanis, give me another perception check before you try to disable. Okay. I didn't really know how I was supposed to run that because this perception DC is actually lower than finding it. But you see a cleverly hidden wooden switch within the grain of the door.
Interesting.
Hold on, there's something here. I'll hit the mechanism, I suppose. And by hit, I mean like use it.
Okay. You
It's gonna be
switch
very
it and
clever if this just activates the trap.
you do hear a latching mechanism from the other side.
All right. I think that might have done it. But just in case, be on your guard.
Well, let's stand to the side of this and open it very carefully, huh?
Yep.
So,
We're gonna open this SWAT style.
the door goes towards the inside, or towards Artanis, or towards myself.
It does go in.
Okay, so I'm kind of gonna take my sword and brace myself up against the wall, and try and like just push the door open with my sword.
Okay.
Whilst hopefully being a little bit far away. Hopefully.
As you open it up, there is no activity. And if you were to look in, you would see that that latching sound you heard was the holding on of a scythe attached to a coil of tightly bound rope.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Now, beyond the scythe, and perhaps, perchance, even before you note the mechanism. This room, this dark room, stinks of putrefying flesh. 8
What?
wooden chairs with grinning, bleached skulls crowning their backs circle a monstrous 4-foot-high oak dinner table covered with a crude tablecloth of crinkly human leather. The centerpiece of the dining table, a rotting human head, its stringy red hair thankfully draped over its mutilated face, serves as a gathering piece for a host of buzzing, bloated flies.
So, the crown of 8 personified.
Mhm.
Well,
Which way now, Ver? What do you think?
well, Yalelu's looking for somebody in here. And not quite sure how they're faring. You know what I mean?
Right. Shall we sweep in from the north and finish the rest of the house that way?
Or are we going to the north door with the crying
Yes.
next? Okay, well, that sounds like it's going to finish off the house. And then we'll go back up to the spider web room.
Oh, I guess on the far side, on the north and south ends, there are 2 additional doors.
Oh, more doors in the 8-sided crown death room? Oh, yes.
The dining room.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, if we open up this one, either it's going to be a solitary room, and we find somebody, or the remaining dark L is basically just one extended room, and we reveal the whole thing. Or at least
Well,
the northern chunk.
we could hope for that. Sure,
But
why
yeah.
not? Let's do it. Did you check the door for traps?
Yeah, I think I've checked this one.
Okay. I do believe you have. Just wanted to bring it up. These guys are exquisite leather workers.
That's a word. Artanis is gonna slowly open the door. Is there a way to say that I'm like taking the total defense action while I open the door?
Sure.
Okay.
Defensively opening the door.
Yeah.
Peeking out from behind it as you open it.
Yeah, we know there's
Using it
someone
as
in
a
there.
shield.
Yeah, you do go to open it, and you feel a resistance, an organic resistance. And from the other side comes. You hurt Mammy. Mammy's going to hurt me.
Where
You
is she?
leave. And he
Where
whips
is-
open the door and goes for a stab at you. Let me pull this. And let's put this one on. This is a new one that I found. You do have your total defense action. This isn't like gonna get any special advantage against you.
Okay.
But it was Crimson and you who went on the Rannoch. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you see the hunter? Yeah, you saw the hunter.
Yeah.
You can see the lightly scratched up hunter in front of you with his one giant finger arm and his spear in his active arm.
Okay, then I'll let the events play out. Like I'll let the attack resolve. But I feel like if we're going to reason with anybody about further information, this might be the guy.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so after that resolves, I'll RP a little bit.
with a roll of 4 on the die, he seems very unprepared to have attacked you, and whiffs pretty hard anyway. You may attempt to converse, but I'm gonna pull up turn order for everyone.
That's fair.
Crimson outside Shalelu asks you if you would like to come back inside.
Would you like us to throw up an initiative?
I would.
A turn, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Ugh, you're so needy.
I know. Just turn order this, and can I roll attack that?
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. That should be everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's everyone. Alright. So. He will try to strike 2 more times, but you can speak to him.
Okay. How am I gonna formulate this? I recognize you. I saw you hunting in the woods. I would like to try to just speak with you.
Okay. That would definitely fit under diplomacy more than anything else, so roll me a diplomacy.
Okay. Okay.
10. Okay. Not favorable conditions. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh boy. Womp womp.
No, that's fair. It makes the situation more tense.
Yes. Okay. And then
Maybe we soften him up.
maybe strike
Maybe.
1 is only a dirty 20. Strike 2
Naughty 20.
is 17. Crimson, you hear the declaration coming from inside as he does call it out very, very... He's quite loud when he says that Mammy is going to hurt him next.
I'm gonna try something.
Oh man,
gonna
yeah.
try
That's
a little something.
what would my reaction be? I think my reaction would be to, can I drop myself below Shalelu and just be like, you first? Is that a
Sorry,
thing that
I
you
just
do?
took a bite of food. You can.
Food.
I will make you 19 and right below Shalelu. Who then responds, all right. Okay. So 30, 60 for a double move. And that'll be what she can do this turn, noting that there is yet another enemy at the end of the hallway. Crimson.
I'm just gonna move my 30
Okay.
and go right there. Like he's watching the house very intently. And I think I like to imagine he does not like the idea of going back in, but if people are dying, he will. So he's he's moving at his own pace.
Okay. Artanis.
All right. I'm gonna take another total defense action, and I'm going to say, if you're being kept here against your will, you'll be safer with us.
Okay. You find that your statement has no effect. As he responds, not against will, Mammy is good. Cece.
Mm-hmm.
I will hold a fire jolt to hit him, and the trigger. I'd like the trigger to be if Artanis takes the swing.
Okay. Taking your cue off of him. Got it.
Yep.
There.
Well, I'm going to use something I haven't used pretty much at all in this campaign thus far, and I'm going to intimidate him. I'm going to say, if you don't stand down right now, I'm going to ram this sword through you lengthwise. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Not a great roll, but not terrible either.
All right.
If you tell me where Mammy is, I'll take care of her, so she won't hurt you.
Okay.
It looks like the DC to successfully scare him is 10 plus his hit dice plus his wisdom modifier.
Which is probably a negative.
One would hope.
Yes. One does definitely hope.
But are you more scary than her? I feel like that's a fair question.
Yeah.
Here now, and he's not.
Through his blubbering tears, he grimaces his face and calls out in more of a rage. No! No! God! I'm just going to go again.
If you attack him, I'm gonna rip your face off.
Special attacks.
Yeah. Man, if I could have just rolled higher on that. Man.
Full rush as a standard action part of charge. Push back without doing. Grapple. Overrun. There we go.
Yeah, that doesn't need a charge at the beginning of it, does it?
Taken during your move or as part of a charge.
Okay, yeah. So, part of your move, yeah.
All right, so to start, because of how mad you've made Ruckus, he is going to attempt to overrun you, Artanis, which, if he succeeds by 5 or more, will knock you prone. Just so you're aware of that. You can also, to avoid this, just let him through. That is all the options here. Either way, because there is no improved overrun, you would get an attack of opportunity. Actually, I don't think you do just because of the total defense, right?
I don't know if total defense shuts down my attacks of opportunity. I think it. Actually, I don't know.
Well, but attacking defensively is a different bonus than total defense. So if you were to attack with total defense, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Right. And then this overrun, does it gain a bonus if you're using it during charging, or it must be used during charging?
It sounds
Because
like
I
you
think
can,
in
Just
order
have to
to
be
charge-
used during some kind of movement, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
you can even just start your movement off like 5 foot away.
You can't make attacks of opportunity. Perfect. I kind of thought so.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm going to... I'll let him try to push me back.
Okay.
He's trying to get at me. I pissed him off.
He is, unfortunately, trying to get to Bear.
I'm not
Um,
scared. I ain't scared of no ogre. I've
So
got-
versus your combat maneuver defense. Okay. Well, it's a 22.
Alright, so that's 7 under mine. Or
Sure.
my TNT anyway.
Alright, so his second attack at the lower bonus is going to go for you then again.
Okay.
That's natural 1.
Wimp, wimp, wimp.
He gets very upset at you for getting in his way, and he does go for a stab, but he was a little too in your space and kind of stabs the spot behind you.
Gotcha.
Shalelu, seeing this, I mean, she can't really do anything unless any of you are willing to step out of the way, so she'll just ready a shot. Crimson,
Let's see here. Oh, He will get to the door. And he will look at Shalelu. Does she have her bow? Like, does she have an arrow pulled back? Or is she just waiting?
she has an arrow knocked. She doesn't have it pulled back. but she is in a
Okay.
position ready to fire.
So I think he's gonna stay at the door and just ask, like a very simple, what do you see? What's happening?
There's one of the kin children. They're very upset. Artanis. Oh, unless you had an additional action, Crimson.
No, I think Crimson Dagger just has can his action be to have a confused look on his face? Can that be my action as Shillelagh says that? Like, huh?
Sure. Artanis, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna use a move action to gain the benefits of the feat Agile Maneuver, which will add my dexterity bonus to my combat maneuver bonus rather than my strength. And I'm going to attempt the Sunder combat maneuver against his spear.
Okay. Do
And then
you hold on? Do you have improved Sunder?
No. So you can
Okay.
go ahead and make that swing.
That is correct. It's not enough. I got a 27.
Okay. Let's see if I
Okay.
can sunder the spear.
If attack is successfully deal damage to the item normally.
Nice.
Damage that exceeds the object's hardness, subtract from its hit points. If an object has equal to or less than half its total hit points remaining, it gains the broken condition. You can choose to destroy it if it has less than 0 hit points.
Hate to be that guy, but do you have improved Sunder?
Oh no, he already took the attack of opportunity against me.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nice.
Okay.
Looks like a light hafted weapon has a hardness of 5 and hit points of 2. Or if it's a one-handed hafted weapon, it could be
Okay.
5.
Well, they're just damaging objects. Got it. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. Uh, which one would I classify that as? Probably that one. Okay. Oh, now I gotta write down the HP for the spear.
It doesn't take too much effort.
Well, no.
I'll go ahead and make the damage roll then.
Nice. Look at that.
Um, and so 29, yeah, 29 will be fine. Okay. 10. Got it. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay.
If you have multiple attacks, you can attempt to sunder again, I believe.
I will attempt to do so.
At the penalty to attack at that for that attack, you know.
Okay. So, -5 basically.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I get lucky. 22.
Oh, did I not come through?
Oh no, it didn't come through. I don't know what you said.
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, here we go. Another 8.
Okay. Is that it then?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, what, was the, like, action type for gaining the feat?
Move.
Because you might not get that second one. I'm realizing now.
Oh, oh, because that would be like substituting for a full attack, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
probably a
okay if
standard
you want to
action to do that.
rewind that second one, or we can bank it for the next attempt because I will attempt again. But for now, yeah, I've used my move and my standard.
Okay. CC.
Think I will. Will Ver let me past?
Yes. Fair will if you want to go.
Yep. So I will like shimmy my way through here, and then pop out this way. 5, 10, 15. So I will get in this room since everything's disarmed. And as I'm going around the corner, I'm just gonna fire jolt a healing spell at Ver. For 2.
Or 2.
Yep. Nothing
As you
amazing.
enter the room, the smell wafts to you. You feel like you almost enter into a bubble of disgust.
Ugh.
Okay. Fair.
All right. So, I guess now I'll take another step forward, and since you're pretty well engaged with him, I'm not going to really be able to get through him and you. So, did you want to continue just breaking his shit, or, and I'll just do
Yeah.
some more intimidating? Okay.
Yeah.
That works for me. Hey, are you really sure you don't want to die here, or you don't want to live here today instead of dying, which is what's going to happen? I don't deserve a good roll on that. Any rate, let's see. There it is.
Let's see it.
Oh!
28.
It's the bad sounding ones that work the best.
Skills intimidate.
He's at least shaken, I would think.
Are you demoralizing or
I was thinking, yeah, demoralizing him so he doesn't want to fight anymore, so he'll be more pliable
Yeah,
for info
I
and shit
guess.
like I think it's a counter roll, though. I think
You could coerce opponent, demoralize, or influence attitude.
I could coerce information out of him, is what that
I'm
sounds like.
assuming, coercing a target into acting friendly for. No, you would have to be demoralized to do it right now.
Right, yeah. Demoralize it is.
Okay.
Your spear's almost broken, man.
You can attempt to intimidate, but each additional check increases the DC by 5. Okay. Well, let me
The
check.
second one.
No, that'll be enough.
Yay.
Uh, yes, so Ruckus is shaken.
Mhm. Now, are you going to be a good boy and tell us what we want to know?
I kind of wonder if you're aiming for influence opponent's attitude there.
Just, well, maybe to make him think that I'm the boss or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because if you're successful, the opponent will take actions that do not endanger it. So, as in, stop fighting.
That's true. That definitely doesn't. So, that's a good point. That's a good, strong point.
It does require a minute of conversation.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
hold him off for a minute.
You suck! Don't fight us anymore!
Yeah, if you want Game Mistress to streamline this, I will willingly take 8 more rounds of attacks, just rapid fire, while I total defense.
Okay, if you do that, you can't back out.
I
mean-
understand. I do have a reaction though, just in case.
Is it going to be more rolls intimidation, or am I going to keep the natural 20?
It would be the. Oh, that's a good question.
It would be 1 roll under that minute.
One more. I'm just gonna. I think shaken. Well, he's shaken. We'd have to do. That's a good, strong question. But do we have a minute to spare? Is there something else in this house that's going to come after us in that minute? Is the question.
One would just hope not.
Of course.
Right, very
If
combat
something
going on.
happens, right?
Yeah, yeah,
If we get flanked, then I think
Yeah.
the plan would have to change. But
I think I really think I went with my gut for the the shaken condition on him. So I think I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go. He's shaken now.
Okay. Back to the top. You do see him take a step back and sort of drop his scowl. But the tears return and he goes back into stabbing.
All right.
Damn. No, that's 27 at best.
Alright, that's another round down.
Shalelu is, continuing to ready. Yeah. Crimson.
Yeah, like I'm holding my arms out towards Shalelu, like, what's happening? Are they fighting? Well, assuming I can't hear their conversation, of course. Like, are they fighting? What do you see?
Shalelu responds, kind of? They're talking to... They're trying to talk him down, I think. It doesn't seem to be going particularly well.
Trying to talk him down. Okay. He looks at Shalelu and, like, nods his head towards her, and I would like to double move.
And then he's gonna come in and verbally intimidate him too.
We're all just,
Just
dissing on
bullying
this
him.
guy. Just a team roast.
Okay, I slowed down a bit. I don't have my full movement, so that is as far as I get with 2 movements. I will actually. I do have something I can do with my kukri in one hand because I don't think I did it before. I will swift action and unleash my one of my daggers into my hand from the wrist sheath.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Sounds good. Artanis.
Alright. I think I'm gonna try to get that spear out of the way before I commit to that full deluge of slaps. I'll attempt another sunder on the spear.
Alright.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct. For each one. Well, for each one that I have an attack of opportunity available.
Mhm.
Lame. That's 20.
Alright, here's the first one. I'm gonna just use a unarmed strike roll because that's my CMB. 31.
Okay.
And then here's the damage.
Seven. Okay.
And then, did we wanna honor that previous sunder roll that was negated? Or do you
Sure.
wanna... Okay, so I'll just use that one as the second one.
22 and 8. As you are attacking this spear, you were encouraged by your first strike because you had damaged. You had sunk a bit of damage into it. But you're finding it difficult to get past its hardness.
Oh, this must be steel or something.
Cece.
Womp, womp, womp. Well, let me in there.
Yeah, I think while they're taking care of that, I think I'm just going to stay on guard watching these other 2 doors. I'm not really too sure what's gonna come out of there. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. But I will hit Bear with another fire jolt of healing for 4.
Yeah. Thank you.
Fair.
All right. This guy needs to learn. I'm gonna hit him a couple times. Can I switch with Artanis, or is that not a thing?
That.
I'll try to step into the room so you can get swings in.
All right. Well, I'll try and intimidate his ass again. I mean, I guess there's not really much I can do without the minute. But would you allow me to hold a 5-foot step and attack, or is that too much?
If you were going to hold, I would have to limit it to just the attack.
Ah, so I couldn't both move and attack. Okay, cool. That's
If you
fair.
wanted to do something more complex, you'd have to drop an initiative until you want to come back in.
Ah, okay. Well, I think I could. Am I not? Let's see. Well, yeah, I think I will just drop. Or well, I'll just. You know what? I'll just stay where I am in the initiative. There's no reason to drop or anything like that. I go after him anyways. So. Actually, you know what? I will quaff a potion.
Okay.
Yep. So let me just roll 1d8. Let me just check.
Where do you keep your potions?
On
'Cause it's-
belt pouch, I'm pretty sure. Let me just. I actually
Okay.
have everything in a bag where it would be. Some magic.
Because I think fishing things out, depending on the bag, can take some time.
I would think I'd have it in a belt pouch.
Okay.
But I mean, if effectively, I'm using a full round action to whip this sumbitch out. So
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
thank you. All right, and so let me just see the description. 1d8 damage plus 1 per level. Do you want me to roll like?
Plus 1.
Okay, give it a +1. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so let's see here. 1d8 plus 1. 4 more healing to me. I'm getting there. Alright. That's my go.
Okay. Shalelu is going to note that Crimson is taking an alternative route. I can't really do too much else and kind of holds her shot once again. Maybe if there's a clearing going on, then she can take it. But otherwise,
Yep.
Everyone seems to be at a stalemate, so. Crimson.
Yeah, I'm still gonna like double move because I don't have a lot of movement. So I would get right there.
Okay.
There. And just to double check on how things work in Pathfinder, double moving, I wouldn't have a standard action.
I do believe, yeah, it's a trade-off for your standard action.
Getting
Okay,
a second move eats up your standard action.
got it. Then that is my turn.
Okay, Artanis.
All right. I think I'll take a 5-foot step into the room. Would I be able to make like an acrobatics check to slip by? Or would that be like the move action, like a normal move action to slip by?
Because of the walls involved, I would not let you take a 5-foot step to be next to him. You would
Okay,
have
that's
to
fine.
take a move action to go at least 10 feet in whatever direction. It is also through his square,
Mm-hmm.
so I believe that requires an acrobatics check.
Yes. Okay. So as long as I know that that's the movement action that I will need to take, I will spend my standard action making a disarm maneuver.
Okay, you're just gonna go for a disarm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 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 I don't know why it's got a lot of affinity for rolling dirty 20s, but that is a dirty 20 to hit you, attack of opportunity.
Okay. No dice.
So
And here's the disarm attempt. 23.
23. Okay. That will fail, but not by 10.
Oh. So this guy has like a bonus to his combat maneuver defense against disarming. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna move through. Oh, the door's still there. Well, I'm gonna make the acrobatics check, and you can move me.
Yep.
Oh, Matrix shit.
Yeah, just barely. Are you able to make that through his square?
Alrighty. And I wouldn't be able to utilize Archon Style's benefit for Ver once he moves in, right? Using the same logic for the door.
Yeah. If Ver is just right there.
Okay. Alright, then that's the end of my turn.
Okay, CC.
All right. Seeing Artanis move, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gonna fire jolt Ver, give him a little bit more health, and then just keep a watchful eye on the two doors. We're causing a ruckus, so I don't want to pull anybody in here.
The ruckus with ruckus.
More ruckus and ruckus. 2 points of healing to Ver, and just eyes glued on the two doors in front of me.
Okay. Stepping forward. 5-foot step. And now it's time to attack a couple times. Let me just remind myself of my... Okay, 14. Not too shabby. I'm assuming that hits.
That will hit.
Sweet. 3d6 plus 8. 16 damage. And then well, how does he look? How's he looking now? I don't.
He looks like he just got hit by a greatsword.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it again. Feeling kind of saucy. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Plus 9.
Will also hit.
19.
19. Yeah.
This is for that cute little cat. You
That's
rat
a little
bastard.
bit more.
You absolute rat bastard.
On Ruckus's turn, he finally has access to the one that upset him even more, and also is getting annoyed with the one who neither attacks nor gets attacked. So I will attack you twice and then take a 5-foot step backwards.
Backwards.
It's a 30 for the first attack
Oh, that'll hit.
and a 19 for the second.
Can't. First
Okay.
one, though.
So I need this, I need this. Okay. You take as he's holding this spear in one just massive arm, he plunges the spear directly through your armor, not even around it, just through your armor, and you are dealt 25 damage as
Machi.
acid erupts from the end of the spear.
Oh, you're dying now. Sorry, guys. No information from this guy.
He does he does miss his second attack. He's going to pull back because he's not the dumbest creature in the world and doesn't want to be flanked. Shalelu is gonna lose her shot at this. And I suppose 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just come here and get ready for the dining room. Crimson.
I'm just going to regularly walk right there. And then I'm going to whisper you something.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Artanis.
Alright. I think I gave it an honest attempt. I don't think anyone can fault me.
I certainly won't.
Yeah, that's a little too deadly to be playing a risky game here. But I'll use a swift action to drop into Archon stance. And then I'm going to make just 2 attacks normally, so not defensive.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Oof. Look at that.
That's not
Both
bad.
of those will hit.
That's a lot better than what I usually do.
And you're
Right.
just gonna hit him. You're not like trying to do anything else.
This time around, no. I'm just gonna say Don't say I didn't give you a chance.
Okay. Cece.
Well, hearing Bear get hit and probably yelp out in pain is something that I like
Yeah.
to hear. So I would
Big yelps.
stick, not breaking eye contact for this area, but having a vague idea of where Ver is, I will reach a hand around the corner and give him a touch and cast Cure Moderate Wounds on him,
Hell, thank
giving
you.
him 16?
16.
Yep, 16 points
That
of
is nice.
healing back, but keeping my focus on these doors. And check mark.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Ver.
All right, stepping into the room. 5 foot stepping into the room. I
Mhm.
think it's important to note. Yes, attacking.
That'll hit.
Ooh, that damage. How's that?
He's sticking to it.
All right. Well, I hate him. Let's see. Yes.
That'll also hit.
Another stellar damage roll. That's not too shabby.
All right. This ogrekin Ruckus
Still-
is bleeding and hurting, and he is going to go all out for another 2 attacks on you.
Come with it then.
I'm redirecting the first one towards me.
Okay. The first one is very low. The second one is a 23 Ver.
Nope. 27.
Okay.
26 rather. Excuse me.
Shalelu is sort of out of options.
Yeah. It wouldn't do for her to get right up on him. At
So,
all.
Crimson.
Just doing a whole lot of moving, which I think double moving. It's running that you can't take corners, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so double moving would get me right there.
Okay. Artanis.
Alright, I'm gonna make a full attack again. Oh. Alright.
Nice. Total of 15 damage.
Okay. You cut into him with your piranha. And looking at you with tears and rage in his eye, he doubles forward.
Nice. That's for that cat, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. I pick up the spear and hand it to Ver. Feel like you might put some good use into this.
It's like a javelin for me.
Yeah, like a javelin. I whip out the window.
Well, I don't know if we see each other because they're boarded, which is why I looked
Oh,
through.
that's true.
They are quite boarded.
Vera, do you want to throw this ogrekin out the window so bless you, so that Crimson doesn't have to walk all the way around?
I could just So what is that? Is that like a bed in front of it, or is it like a table? The window.
Bed.
Well, I'm gonna get. Oh, it must be the hunters. Ruckus, as we now know him as. So I'll just get that out of the way of the window and start to pry off the boards. Probably easier from the inside.
Would you like a perception as I walked to the window?
Oh, yeah, I mean, oh, well, yeah, that's true. I don't even know you're there yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice perception. Burgeoning.
Um, you're able to see a very thin line of the room, and you certainly don't hear any more dangerous commotion going on.
Okay. With my limited view, do I see like Vare? Do I see anyone?
I mean, yeah, you
Like a direct
see
line?
what would be some of the outline of there.
All right. If I see Vare, I mean, in a vague outline of him like moving or whatever, I'll just like stand by the window and just kind of like, kind of with a
Yeah.
pissed off attitude.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely move this out of the way, and as was requested, I'm going to just kind of punch the boards out if I can. Should be
Go
fairly
ahead
easy from
and-
the inside. But I
Make
that-
your attack.
attack or just strength.
I guess if you're punching, just strength.
Okay. I mean, I could use my sword and use my base attack, so that's probably what I'll do. Trying to kind of stick the sword through the top one and then bring it down and break the other couple. If
Sure.
that's-
If you use the spear, you can use it like
Oh.
a welding item. Never mind. You are the welding item.
Right. I think I do exactly what I want with that. Or
Okay,
HPs.
I mean, you're gonna get that additional
Yeah.
leverage, we'll say. So, yeah.
6d6 plus 16. I forget. Is the additional in Pathfinder the extra added is double 2, right? Am I saying that right?
Well, I certainly do that.
Oh, okay. Cool. I think that's how it is. Rules is written as well, but I could be wrong. But if you do it, that's rules is written as far as I'm concerned. So here we go. 33 damage. What a shit roll. I mean, not shit. But. Is the door screaming? Or the window screaming?
It's my screaming as a sword suddenly juts through the window. Oh shit! No.
You out here?
Crimson, you are out there and you watch as almost with the proficiency of a wood cutting axe, a near single swing of a great sword chops through most of the thick boards on the window.
lot easier than a crowbar.
Yeah. And so at this point, is it pretty easy just to bust out enough so he can just come right in the window and I'll give him a
Yeah.
hand in? Okay, I'll reach out my hand and grab his and help him in. And step back.
Genuinely, I think the Crimson Dagger, he would look at you and say, if you wouldn't mind the original idea out the window.
Out the window? I, as a player, don't remember out the window.
Throw the corpse out the window.
Yes. Okay, out it goes. I, grab him.
Whee!
Yeah, wee goes out the window. Yay.
Then... Crimson Dagger still has his mask off. He's still, just the face of Alistair. He hasn't put it on yet, or back on yet, and so probably only to Ver. You would hear him, like, mumbling to himself, like, waste of time. Should have just killed it. And he will lean over the corpse of Ruckus, and no matter how disgusting, bite down on his neck and tear it out.
I'll watch. Kind of nod and...
And as you nod, the throat gets torn out and he spits it to the ground and he turns to look at you. And I mean, you've seen his other bat-like features, but now with his face dripped in blood, you see 4 fangs, 2 on the top of his jaw and 2 on the top of his mouth and 2 on the bottom. 4 very large and sharp fangs protruding from his teeth as he just drips in blood and says, "That's what you should have done in the first place."
Agreed. We were trying to get information off him, but he's stupid, so...
Negotiating with these monsters.
You're right about that. We can agree. Now come and take a look at this fun little scene. I
will take his hand if you can throw me through the window, please.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll just predator handshake, and I'll just kind of step backwards and let the momentum pull you inside there.
Toss me. I cannot make that jump. You're gonna have to toss me.
Bring me a box.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Predator.
Got you pushing too many pencils.
Shalelu will join you in the dining room.
And as will myself and others et al, if you will.
And I also will follow, very much savoring the ogre blood.
And now it's really stimpy in here.
It is stimky. Let's keep our time here short. I think I'll do a perception check on this door to see if it's rigged.
Right.
Okay.
I know there's dudes in there.
Go ahead
Honestly,
and
don't try negotiating with any more of them.
Cece,
worry,
how about
we
you?
won't.
What are you up to?
I'm also attempting to check this door. I think instead of checking for traps, I think I would try to do a listen check to see if I hear
Okay.
anything on the other side.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Okay. Artanis. With your efforts of seeking, are you expecting there to be traps on the other side of the door or closer on this side of the door?
Oh, I guess we've been hit with traps on like this side of the door before. So I guess I would start with like looking at the door frame and the floor right in front of the door and then kind
Okay.
of work my way forwards.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, checking the door, you would see once again concealed within the rafters, a similarly coiled yet currently unlatched scythe hanging over this door as well. CC, as you're listening in, you do not hear anything on the other side.
Alrighty. I will take like a step back and say, I don't hear anything, but can't promise there's nothing on the other side.
Looking at the same spot above this door, do I see another scythe?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm so glad Cece did not open that door.
Wowzers
I'm
and
gonna
alowsers.
Yeah, I'm gonna just point at the scythe and say there's a mechanism on the side that you can grab to disable that. So, assuming that CC will disarm that one, I'm gonna disarm this one, and get ready to open this door.
Okay. Knowing that, I am going to bring us to the title screen.
Yeah, that's wise.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
We'll be fighting Tweedledee and Tweedledum next time.
Yeah. Thank you all for bearing with me and for
Good to be
coming.
back at it. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, this was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. And we didn't find her yet, but I'm sure we will. And we'll see each other two Mondays. Not next Monday, but the following Monday? Yes?
14 days from now.
14
the
days
25th.
from now. Alrighty. We'll see everybody then. But for now, everyone say goodbye to YouTube!
Goodbye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube! Happy dungeon delving, everyone!